Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Shadow Fiend. We're going into the mid lane. This was random draft. Playing Shadow Fiend because I just played Shadow Fiend and I went for like right click Shadow Fiend with Desolator and Presence Aura Effects buildings. And I thought it was really good. Like it was actually really strong. We were able to just melt towers. Like that was actually, it was just good. So I thought, let's try that again. Let's see if we can pull that off again. You know, it just seemed quite powerful, and yeah, I would like to give that another shot. So that's the plan. We'll see how that works out for us, and we're probably playing against Queen of Pain in the mid. Yep, there she is. So just played against the Queen of Pain, and kind of got beaten up. Honestly, this is not a great matchup for us. Like it's kind of harsh. Queen of Pain is just, she's just stronger, you know, like, she just wins this. But, that's okay. We'll try to pull this off anyway. I'm also just trying so hard to not give her a million denies. Because that's like, really, that's the worst thing that can happen. Anyway, quick note. It's gonna be OAA tournament this weekend, right? We're having a minor again. Because of course the prize pool is currently I think 9 teams sign up. Right, so a few. Not a crazy amount, but a few. Enough, I would say. Enough to have a really fun tournament with. And yeah, so we're gonna do that on Sunday. So that's tomorrow by the time you're watching this on YouTube. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Berlin time. And also what we're doing tomorrow is we're actually announcing the name of Standalone. Finally gonna do that. So that's gonna be nice, right? Although, as I have expressed before, don't expect anything crazy. Like, don't expect to suddenly feel like you have been blessed and enlightened. Like, I feel like a lot of people are gonna just be like, oh I guess. Right? But yeah. Although I do like the name. I personally think it's actually really nice and really fitting. It's more about the lore. Like, it's more of a lore-based name than a gameplay-based name. But that's okay. Okay, I don't really want to fight you right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. Is the name Super Smash Angela Arena? Yes. Damn it. You figured it out. Who leaked it? Who leaked it? Was it Satsa? It was Satsa, wasn't it? Actually, I don't know if Satsa knows it. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, so we are actually doing really well here. This is the kind of start we need to make this lane work. We have a good amount of souls already, so we hit pretty hard. We can get these denies going on. And yeah, we are a bit low on HP, which is not great. But it's also not the worst, because we do still have some region left. Is she leveling this up? Yeah, she is. Okay, that's kind of not ideal for us. That means she'll have a lot more fighting power early on. A lot more harassment. Something that I'm not all too happy about, but oh well. But yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do actually kind of need some more healing here. And yeah, we need to keep our distance for the time being. Although, since we're sitting underneath the tower, we are a little bit safer. I just don't want to overstep and die. That would be pretty shitty here. Although she does have the level 2 of the Q, so she doesn't have crazy burst. Okay. Anyhow. So yeah, it's gonna be happening this weekend. I think it's gonna be fun. I would like to see you guys there, so we can have a fun time. We're gonna be announcing right before the finals again. Right, as we did before. Because that's a good time, honestly. Like, First of all, you know, like right afterwards, we'll be going into the most interesting part of the tournament. And it's also nice to just give the teams a quick break before we go into finals. So, yeah. Alright, let's get this right here. Still trying to get that bottle going on. I'm actually not sure if that's a good idea or not. Oh, this is bad. Ooh. Okay. Well, yeah, we are fine though. She, as I've mentioned before, due to her leveling up the Shadow Strike, she doesn't actually have that much burst, and we will be fine. Although we did take quite a bit of damage. Once she's level 6, of course, that will change, and that will be a problem. Absolutely, that will be a problem. But let's deal with the problems, you know, one at a time. Okay. Ah, there we go. She's level 6 now. Okay, yeah, this is where it gets really scary. We're gonna get ourselves our boots. Heal up. I think I'll just go for the bottom rune. Just gonna like really pray it's there. Oh. Spawn down here, my guy. Spawn down here. One time. Ah, how nice. How nice. Oh, actually, I'm coming bottom. I got a haste. I mean, I'm only level 5, but level 5 is good enough to get a kill on this guy. Right? Like, we don't need more than level 5 for that nerd. Alright, then back into the mid. Sick! That definitely worked out well for us here. And we got our race at level 3, so we do, you know, a lot of damage here. Okay, cool! I think all around us is looking very good. All around this is starting to look really, really, really nice. Nice. And probably just gonna finish up the treads right now. Treads on Shadow Fiend is actually one of the most important items. I know it seems like it's not that big of a deal because, like, what the hell do you need? What the hell do you need treads for? But like on Shadow Fiend specifically, they're actually so nice just for like mana toggling. Shadow Fiend does that a lot. So getting treads just kind of, you know, allows him to start really rotating a lot and, you know, start spamming down the creep waves and such, especially if you get some mana potions. Yeah, you'll be fine. So we just do that, right? We get ourselves a bunch of last hits. And then we can easily just come back into the jungle, take down stuff here. And we'll be mega fine. Nice. We'll just nuke you guys, thank you. There's a rune at the bottom. I would like to get this rune, but it's a Queen of Pain. She's faster than me. Yeah, against Queen of Pain, I think there's definitely a serious argument to be made for just never getting a bottle. Because she's just so quick at snatching up the runes, you're not really gonna be able to actually get them. So. Give you. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Because, like, first, you know, we've got the OA tournament. Then there's an artifact tournament. First, like, streamed artifact tournament with actually good players. Like, that's actually going to be hella sick. I personally am really looking forward to that. I'm definitely watching that. And then there's also a good Smash tournament. Like, there's no way I can catch all of that, but I'll try to catch as much of it as I can. Oh, man. But yeah, it's only a draft tournament. Which I gotta say, I personally, like, I guess I kind of get the appeal of draft in card games. Like, I kind of get it. At the same time, I don't really feel it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's all about that constructed. You know, you gotta actually, like, build your decks yourself and all of that shit. Not the, I don't know, drafting just adds this, like, extra layer of RNG that I don't really enjoy. Okay, let's hope the rune is down here. Nope. Okay. Nothing here. There's already good players on Artifact, but yeah, so there's actually a problem that the community has kind of been complaining about for a while. Or is I guess a situation, I don't know if you really think it's a problem. I personally don't like it very much either. I think it's really lame. So Valve has been handing out artifact copies or like artifact access to players if they basically have already have card game credentials. So a lot of like big card game streamers like Hearthstone or Magic or Gwent. No, sorry. But like the big names in those communities, they have had access to Artifact for a long time. And then a lot of people that are essentially, I guess, Valve insiders, right? They have had access to Artifact for a long time. And yeah, so there are people that have been playing Artifact for, I don't know, close to a year at this stage. Right? I don't think it's exactly a year, but it's getting close to it. So those people are quite experienced with the game. And now you might say, but wait, aren't they trying to like make the game be a super competitive game? And doesn't it seem like it would give the players an unfair advantage? They've been able to play and study the metagame for close to a year, while the general public hasn't had a chance to play at all. And to you I say, yes. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. That's why people are criticizing it. Alright, like, that's exactly why there are some people that are like, huh, well, that's kind of shitty. Alright, like, yeah. So that's but yeah, at the same time it leads to a situation where, you know, like the first publicly streamed Artifact tournament can actually have players that are already good at it. Because, well, they have been playing it for a while, right? And here's the next thing, this closed beta that Valve has been running actually had tournaments with monetary prize pools. Like, this is actually a thing. So this tournament as well actually has a $10,000 prize pool. And it's not the first tournament that they have run with a prize pool. So, like, I get that they're just looking for the best possible feedback. Alright, and the best possible feedback you're gonna get from tournament players if you actually incentivize them to play. But at the same time, I feel like it feels a little bit awkward, right? Like, you get where I'm coming from? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from when I say it just feels a little bit awkward. It just doesn't quite sit right with me. And it's not because I'm just like, oh, these guys have access and I don't. Well, I guess it kind of is, but at the same time, it just seems like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, why the fuck are you doing that? Oh, this is bad. Well, I'm dead. There's nothing I can really do about that. But yeah. So, it's kind of a little bit weird. It's just kind of a little bit weird, right? Hey, Draku45, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Yeah, this game is looking hella fucking bad. Like, I don't know where we are getting so mega rickety wrecked, but we are getting quite rickety wrecked. Oh, man. How does this guy have? He's got a Mask of Madness. It seems like I'm the only one that actually did semi-well on this line. At the same time, these guys don't actually have that much money. But neither does my team. We'll see. Maybe we can make this work. Yeah, it kind of sucks I died, but I mean, I can't do anything about that. Like, It was just a pudge and a lich coming in behind me while I didn't have any vision. Alright, like... Yeah, okay. No, same situation right there, again. We do need wards. That's 3 wards in stock. 3 wards in stock, and I don't really know how we're gonna make that work. But yeah. Is it play to test or just early access? I feel like the game is too finished, too polished from what I've seen to just be play to test. Right? Like it's not like I know that the artifact Twitter account like keeps stressing that these guys aren't actually just having early access. No, there's actually bugs in the game. And then they followed it up by, showing one of these bugs where there's literally just like a text error. And I'm just like, I don't know, I would deal with text errors. Like shit, like, if that's the biggest problem you guys have, like, fuck, hook me up. Like, I don't mind, I'll deal with text being weird. Like, that's not a big deal to me, I don't give a shit. And if that's the, like, tragic environment these poor souls have been forced to play the game in, then I just feel like, I don't know, this doesn't seem like a beta. This just seems like exclusive access to a select group of people curated by Valve, which it's just weird. It's just weird, right? Like, that's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. And I get that that's how you do things, right? And that's fine to do things that way. If, a game is in an early beta and all of that stuff, or an early alpha, but you don't really want people seeing the game. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at this. There's just so much here again. Oh, he denied himself. Fun. Oh, we're all dead. Yeah, there's 5 heroes down here. What can you do? Yeah, that just doesn't really work. That just doesn't really work. Okay, well, we're gonna need a BKB against all of this magic damage. The bigger problem is this Faceless Void, because the Faceless Void is just starting to become really, really big. Yeah, it's gonna be the tricky part. So the nice thing about our build, though, is, like, if we actually get... if we actually get some, like, a good team fight, and are able to transition that into any sort of push, we'll be able to, like, use that push to basically guarantee at least 1 barracks. Oh, he's going for Radiance, and he's gonna have it soon. Ooh. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, straight for me. Nice, good stun. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of try to hit him. I'm not picking that up because I don't want them to know I'm here. Okay, so... just in case they were chasing me, now there's no point. So I've already revealed myself. So we got at least, like, a hack kill. But that could be worse. I'm gonna TP out. Right, like... I got something, like... could be worse. So... We're getting BKB first, of course. I mean, against as much magic as they have, we don't really have a choice. Especially since Necrophos also got a Radiance now, so that's just making it worse. Oh, shit. Okay, I've got the souls I need. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, there's a slow, nice fisher. I'm gonna be alright. Still lost 3 heroes. So that's of course not ideal. Ultimately, it doesn't quite do enough damage either. That's just a real problem. Whew. Okay, let's just Glimmer Cape. I'm just gonna kind of like try to push a bit. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, they killed the Necro though, so that's good. That's a small victory, we'll take it. And here's how you can, like, here's where you'll be able to tell that this actually pushes stupidly quickly. Look at that. Look at how quickly that tower died. That's crazy, right? Like, that's just nutty. So there's definitely some potential here. I'm gonna keep this catapult alive. I'll just tank the damage. Alright, are we gonna do this? Lich is dead. That's good, boys. Oh, Cliff. Ah, she's going back. Okay. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. All things considered, I'll take it. Right? Like, I feel like that was not bad for us. And you really got to see, actually, like, the potential here. If I had, like, a Desolator or something, you know, I would have blown through those buildings even quicker. I like the Alchemist. Hook me up with an Aghanim's, boys. Actually, you should hook up the Earthshaker with Aghanim's. Like, Earthshaker's Aghanim's effect is so good. It is so stupidly broken. Although I don't think that's actually the right item choice here. Like, we need Glimmer Capes and shit like that. Okay, so BKB is incoming. That's important. Why? Well, the really important thing about Earthshaker's Aghanims is that it's like... Imagine a Blink Dagger on a 5-second cooldown that doesn't get cancelled by enemy damage. And that's what Earthshaker's Aghanims is. Like, that's how good it is. It's a dumb ability. Wow, nope. There I go, boys. There I go. Range is quite short. No, it's not. Earthshaker's Aghanims has a range of what? Like at least 1,000.
Bad news about your
900. No, 1100. Why does it say 900 there and then 1100 down there? That's kind of stupid. No, 1100 range is really long. Like, it's just a good ability. Like, seriously, get that thing. If you've never tried Earthshaker's Aghanim's, that's something you gotta give a try. Oh, there we go. Big God, bring him in. Oh, that's unfortunate. He died right before he was able to finish that. I'll rip you. Yeah, that poor alchemist can't actually push enough. I don't think we can do this. But we've got Earthshaker coming in, so maybe we can. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, nice bash. Ah! So close to casting the ultimate, man. So close to actually getting that. That's annoying. Man, if I get that ultimate, I think the Faceless Void dies, honestly. I don't think he can survive that. He's very squishy.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours.
Admittedly, I don't think the bash he got on me had any impact on this.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Oh, shit. No, you're dead. Alright, that's game, I think. Do you think the bash should go through BKB? Honestly, I don't think that bashes like that should exist. It's something I think is just kind of unhealthy. I don't mind random effects on attack. I just think stun is probably too powerful of a random effect. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can do this. Well, we're still somehow alive. Bash able additional damage, I think it's not. No, so here's the thing. Like, it's not about the ability being overpowered. Right? Do I think Faceless Void's bash is overpowered? No. It's not overpowered. Do I think bash should exist? No. These two things are unrelated. Right? Like, to me, I think bash is kind of an unhealthy mechanic. Like, I don't mind MKB, for example. I think MKB is perfectly fine. Because, like, MKB has an on-hit effect, but it happens pretty frequently. You know, it's not like game-winningly awesome when it happens, but it's also not game-breakingly terrible when it doesn't happen. Right? Same thing for something like Mjolnir. I think Mjolnir is fine. Bash, however, is different. Getting a good bash in the right moment can literally win or lose you the game. It's pure RNG. It's just an effect that I think is too powerful to be put on that kind of randomness. go with that. That's fun. Alright. Bash is kind of needed on heroes without stuns because people can't just TP out. Well, here's actually the funny thing. So I think Abyssal Blade as an item is actually kind of fine. Except for the passive bash, right? The thing is, like, people don't buy bash as a way to deal with TP because it's not a reliable way to deal with TP. Right? Like, people buy Basher because it can be game winning in the right moment. I don't know. Look, I personally just don't really think Bash is an incredibly great mechanic. It's not the worst thing in the game. No, absolutely not. But it's not the best thing either. And if I had a choice, I would just say, just get rid of Bash. Right? Like, remove Bash. Replace it with something else. Like, let's be completely honest. It's not even like Bash is particularly interesting. Right? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's not like you're saying, okay, well, but Bash is such a fun thing. Like, do you really want to miss out on all of this fun experience of having Basher? I'm like, is Bash really fun? Like, you know, it's not like, yeah, do that a second earlier. Like that's the thing. Like it's not like Basher is this like incredible gameplay experience that everybody loves, right? Like Basher just kind of exists, and it's like, oh well, this is kind of annoying, right? Like that's the thing. So yeah, it doesn't really need to exist. I don't think we'll have bashes like this in standalone. And again, I don't mind on-hit effects. I actually think on-hit, like I think critical strike is totally fair. Alright, don't mind critical strike, I don't mind accuracy, I don't mind the lightning proc, I don't mind javelin. Like all of these things are totally cool with me. I just don't like bash in particular. Alright, and I actually think the way they solved it with sniper, because sniper's headshot used to mini-stun on it. It had a chance to mini-stun. And they ended up removing that. They ended up replacing it with 100% slow. And I think that's totally fair. Like, why, instead of making it bash, just make it 100% slow? Like, that would be more interesting. It's like, A, it's a more interesting ability. It's a more interesting mechanic. B, it's less fundamentally kind of broken. Right, and just all around, I don't know. I just think it would be an improvement. But again, Dota has a lot of things in the game that are only in the game because of legacy reasons. Right, they aren't in the game because they're the best for the game. They're in for the game because they have been in the game. And they're not going to change that now. Yeah. Sniper Bash got removed because he's a 1000 range hero. Yeah, that plays into it. Of course it plays into it. But that doesn't change the fundamental idea. Like, Sniper Bash before was also only 0.1 second. Right? Like, why don't you make the Faceless Void Bash like 100% slow for a full second? That would be kind of interesting, though. Anyway, so that didn't really work out. I mean, I tried. I did really try. You know, it just wasn't quite enough. Anyway, I know this wasn't a great game. I'm really sorry. I've just been having a very stressful, busy week, and I will not have a chance to record anything else, so this is just gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.